Hi, it's Grammy from the Grammy and Grampy Show. Today I'm venturing out on my own with a new project. I'm so excited about this. I've been researching this for a while, and I finally decided to buy myself an Instapot that will allow me to pressure cook, air fry, and I'm probably going to kill this, well, I don't even know how you say it, but where you cook something in water, sous vide, I'll find out the name and tell you. See, this is really a newbie video. And so I thought I would take any of you newbies along with me on my journey. I am by no means a good cook. I can get by, but I'm hoping now that Grampy and I are empty nesters that maybe I can start cooking some fun meals just for the two of us. I'm learning to cook for 2 instead of 8 or more. So that's been a learning process too. There are tons of really great videos out there on how to do this. So if you're watching this to learn, you're probably not going to learn much from me. Today, I'm just going to unpack my new toy and take you along on my journey as I unpack this. Again, there are other videos out there of people that have unpacked theirs as well, and they're probably way more knowledgeable than I am. But anyway, here we go. Okay, I'm almost ready to unpack. Some of you are probably wondering what the heck I'm unpacking. It's called an Instapot Duo Crisp and Air Fryer. So that's what I bought. See if I can show that to you on camera. You can tell I'm not very good at this. So I'm going to commence to opening this, and I'll show you step by step what's in here. Okay, so I decided to put the box down on the ground because it's big and I'm not very tall. So I'm going to crack it open, but here it is on the floor. Let's see if I'm showing you this right. And in a minute I will open this. Okay, here we go. Sorry my head's cut off. Probably to your benefit. Dun dun dun. Here. Oh boy. I don't know if you can see this, but I'll tilt it. This is what it looks like when you first open the box. Looks like there's a handle on it, so I'm going to pull this right out of there, or try to. I'm not the strongest person. Ugh. Come on, baby. Almost got it. If we do it this way. Grammy, aka Problem Solver. Cool box, actually, I might say that. Alright, here we are. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to tilt it on its side so I can cut this open here. Kind of bore the hell out of most people, but that's okay. Some people have a lot of time on their hands. Okay, I'm going to turn it around this way so you can see it better. Here's the top. It's got a whole bunch of instructions on the box. I guess it's things that are in here. Open that up. Take this thing out. At the top, there's some books, and this thing, whatever this is, I'm just going to put these on the counter for now. And there's this thing, which I know what it is because I've watched other videos. It's put the lid on to sit on this. I think it's the frying lid. Put that there. There's this thing. I think they said trivet thing. If I'm saying that right, I don't even know. All right, and I remember being warned, and here it is. This little thing is easy to forget. It's a little plastic, I guess it's a drip thing. Watch for that. All right, I'm going to take this thing out. Oh boy. Looks like this is the lid. One of the lids. I don't know if you can see that. Just going to unpack it. Set it very carefully on the counter, probably on top of this stuff. Oh yeah, that's the, I don't know if you see that, that's the frying lid. Does it have a handle, she asked? It does. There we go. There it is. There it is. There we go. Up on the counter you go. And wrapped in a plastic bag, which I'm obviously messing with, is my new toy. I'm going to turn this off and we'll look at this more closely. All right, now we're going to look at all the goodies in here. First thing I'm just going to unpack is this little doohickey thing here. Dun, dun, dun. Pretty exciting. This little thing here. Dun, dun, dun. Pretty obvious what this is. It looks like it goes, well, probably does better when it's in the pot. All right. This is that lid thing, which is really cool, I think. It's to protect your countertops. So that's what this is, and this just twists on from what I've seen from other videos on this lid guy here. This thing here, you sit right on this. It has a little pig, so I don't know if you can see that. And finally the book. So that's that, and now for the actual pot. I'll bring it over here so you can see a little better. There she is. She's pretty. Let's tilt this so you can see a little better. Well, you're going to get perfect pictures on Amazon or wherever you get it from. That's where I got it from for me. Got a pretty decent deal on it. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to read the instructions. Well, maybe I should open this thing first. Oh, lo and behold, there's more goodies in here. All right, this appears to be the frying pot. Show that to you here in a second when I get it unwrapped. Easy for me to say. All right, well, here it is. Pretty cool. Still got the paper on it, but that's all right. And then also in here is the stainless steel pot for pressure cooking. Kind of nice. I don't know if you can see it here, but it has like measuring heights or amounts. Let's see what it is. 2/3 and 1/2. Can you see that? I don't know. You don't even care. All right. So now what I'm going to do, here I am. What I'm going to do is I am going to read the manual and I'll show you what I did next. Okay, I'm back. I've had a chance to just kind of peruse the manual. One cool thing that came with this, that I'm going to be attaching to my fridge, is a little chart. It's in both English and Spanish. I think that's Spanish. I'm not sure. That might be French, actually. I don't know. I'm not good with other languages. I'm not that good with English. Anyway, this just gives you cooking times of various things. And it's just for pressure cooking. It doesn't appear to be, there doesn't appear to be one for air frying, but that's okay. So I'm going to hang that up. The first page, it kind of gives you step by step how to just get going with your device. So what I'm going to do, here's the front of the book in case you want to see that, is I'm going to take you along with me as I go. If you can't sleep at night, this is a really good video for you. All right, here we go. First, what it's telling me to do, can you see that, is to open and close the pressure cooking lid. When the cooker is plugged in, it plays a jingle when the lid is opened and closed properly. So I guess what I have to first do is plug this thing in. So let's do that. All right, I have my handy dandy plug over here, and of course it won't reach. All right, I guess we'll be pausing this for a minute till I can get this plugged in properly. Okay, round 2. Now I'm going to plug this guy in. There goes a little beep. Okay, so far I haven't destroyed it, but give me time. All right, let me get my book back here. All right, when the cooker is plugged in, it plays a jingle when the lid is open and closed properly. Well, we'll see what happens when I put the lid in. All let's see here. You're going with me for the ride. I have no idea if I'm doing this right. Well, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. It's like a puzzle. Oh, wait. Go off. Close. I'm getting there. Or not. What am I doing wrong? I think it's on. I'm not hearing any noises. So let's try this again. Okay, that snapped in, right? Close, open. Well, let me read the book. See, this is why you need instructions, men. All right, let's see. Open the cooker. When the cooker is plugged in, it plays a jingle. Well, mine just beeped, so I don't know what they're talking about with a jingle. And grip the handle and turn the lid counterclockwise until on lid is aligned with, okay, there's some little arrowy things. Oh, here's one. I don't know if you can see that there's a little arrow here. And evidently there's also one on the lid. So let's see if we can find that thing. Or not. Odd. Let me check the outgoing. Ah, here it is, right here. And it says open, or sorry, close and open, and then there's a little arrow in the middle. So apparently I lined those guys up. Couldn't be simpler for most people, but, oh, there's the jingle. Haha, I did something right. Now, switch up, there's the jingle again. Yay! Yay for Grammy. Oh, I could do this all day. Okay, so we're going to open this. All right, we're making progress. Let's see here. Close it. All right, step 1 done. Here I am, step 1 done. Hold on for step 2. Okay, step 2 is, that's it, and it says to pull the sealing ring out from behind the sealing ring rack. Inspect sealing ring rack. It should be centered in the lid and even height all the way around. Sealing ring must be installed before use. So I'm going to attempt this. I'll probably screw it up like I do everything, but let's try it. Let's see here. My understanding is this thing needs to be cleaned a lot too. Oh, appears to be a little indent here. There we go. It kind of lifts right out. I don't know if you can see that. It just kind of pulls out. So I'm going to pull this out of here just so you can see what it looks like. I've been kind of preparing for this, so I've been looking at other videos, and I've been told it's really important to clean this every time. And because it can assume an odor. I bet that's Grampy. I'll be right back. Guess what? It was Grampy. And he just wanted to know if I needed anything at the store, but I don't trust him to grocery shop for this, so I'm going to go myself as soon as I finish this video. So here's that ring I was talking about. There's some good videos out there on the best ways to clean this guy. So I removed it, and now I'm going to figure out how to put it back. Mickey and Mac, you need to stop. Sorry, that's Mickey and Mac. You might know him from the Grammy and Grampy show. Now that I should have paid attention to how this was inside this thing, because now I have to put it back. I think it just goes in like this. I don't know if you can see this. There's like a little rim around here and around here. Can you see that? And this kind of fits in there. So, like so. There's also a little rim here. I don't know if you can see this, but this kind of goes through here. All right, I think. We'll soon find out. All right, here we go. For all you insomniacs, you're welcome. Okay, I feel a little snapping sounds going on, so that's a good sign. I'm going to pause this and finish this, and then I'll show you my successful endeavor. Okay, so before I completely finish this, I'm going to show you this little, there's like a little ring that goes here. This rubber thing kind of snaps under it. So you'll see, I don't know if you can see this, but it kind of embraces it. So I'm just kind of pushing it in here. Da-da-da. And it goes in pretty easy once you figure out how to do it. Some of you are more intuitive than I am, I'm sure. Most people are. All right, let's see here. I've almost got it. And then I can do a happy dance or something. Come on, you stinker. All the YouTube videos make everything look so easy, but now you're seeing my life. And this little piece just doesn't want to quite snap in there. Get in there, you. Just one little section that doesn't want to go in there. Okay. I don't know why that's not going in there. It just seems like it should. Fast forward, people. I know I would. A lesson in patience. God knows I need those. All right, I'm going to pause this till I figure out why this won't snap in there. Happy dance time. I did it. I just pulled it out and did it again and just kind of worked my way all the way around, squeezing this through here, and it went in fine. Till right at the end it was a little tight, but I got it. So we're going to go to the next step, which is to remove the float valve. Here's the page I'm on. And I pre-read this just to make you guys not have to deal with my idiocy. So what it's talking about is this little thing right here, this little silvery thing. This is the float valve. And if you look at the other side, there's a little silicone, little doohickey on the other side of it. And all it's telling you to do is hold your finger, hold your finger on this, break it before you even use it, Grammy, that's the way to do it. And then you can pull this little thing right off. It just snaps right off. As you can see now, I could take this out to clean it, which is probably a good idea. So then this pops right back on here. I don't know if you can see this. It pops right back on here, if there's a God, which I believe there is. There it goes. See, there's a God. All right, and then the next page is for the actual block shield. Oh, this is this little. Okay, well, let me show you this page. I don't know if you can see this. So I already tried this once just to spare you my learning curve, but it's this little thing right here on the inside of the lid. And it's got like little teeth that kind of grip it. So you just kind of twist it, and then you'll see there's like these little teeth here that kind of hold onto this little thing for cleaning. So I'll just pop that right back on there. Again, if there's a God. There it goes, here's the snap. Cool. Cool beans. Okay, what's next? Let's see here. Sorry, I know I'm in and out of camera, but who cares? It's not like I'm running for a beauty contest. No, after I pulled that thing off, so I guess I'm supposed to pull this thing out. So let's try that one more time. Just snap that out of there. Or not. It was a lot easier the first time. What am I doing wrong? There we go. That pops out. And then evidently, well, I don't know what this thing's supposed to do. Let me see here. When in doubt, read the instructions. Pull the steam release valve up. That's where I'm at, which I'm trying to do. Oh, there it goes. It just needed a little tug. So I don't know if you can see that. Here's this little guy here, and I guess you could probably just get a little brush or something and clean in there, which I plan on purchasing when I go to Wegmans. Have you ever heard of Wegmans? If you haven't, you're missing out. It's the best grocery store in the world, and it's local to us here in Canandaigua, New York, where Danny Wegman actually lives. Hi, Danny. I love you, and I love your store. And thank you for employing my son. All right, here we go. Let's see here. There it goes right back on. Pretty cool. All right, thanks for going along with me on my learning curve. Remove and clean, I've already done that. Sitting over here, over near my sink, everything's all cleaned up. Install condensation collector. This is the thing that I almost lost and that I was warned about on previous videos. Thank you, John. I think he goes by # jelly something 007. Anyway, he's cool. He's got great videos. All right, so I'm going to do this. This doohickey goes, can you see me? This doohickey goes right back here. It just kind of, I think it just kind of snaps in. We'll soon see. Yeah, it just snaps in there. Pretty cool. And there's a little hole right above this, right here, where it must just collect condensation, that kind of thing. So that's real easy to clean. I have a feeling I'm going to lose that at some point, knowing me. All right, back to where? Okay, so next we have to do like an initial check it all out and make sure it works right. So I'm going to make another pause and figure that out, and I'll show you what I did next. Okay, here we go. So what it's telling me to do is to put the pot in here. So far, so good. And 3 cups of water. I'll show you the page in a minute. Very simple, very easy. And let's see here. Add 3 cups of water. Insert inner pot into cook base. What is the inner pot? It must be my little frying thing. Where did I put that? Over here. Insert inner pot. I think that must be this. I hope. Connect power cord. Display should be off. It is. Align the lid. Here we go. I'm getting good at that now that I found the triangles. And there's the triangles. And it's closed until the jingle sounds. Steam release automatically sets to seal position. That must be this thing up here at the top. It's that little button. Let's see. Select Smart Program Pressure Cook. Use the plus keys to adjust time to 5 minutes. So I guess I'm going to click on here to, by the way, there's a little thing on here. I saw this on somebody else's. I'm going to tear that off. And I'm going to go to, where is pressure cook? Here it is, pressure cook. Doesn't like the lid. Huh. Says, okay. So, all right. And I'm going to do 5 minutes. Oops. I think I waited too long. I've seen that on other videos too. So it looks like it defaults to like 30 some odd minutes. I just need 5. Okay, set to 5, and I'm going to start this because I know if I don't, it'll pause. Press start. Indicates on. Can you see that? And it says the float valve rises when cooker has pressurized. Once pressurized, cooking begins. On display changes from on to cook. When the smart program completes, cooker begins keep warm on display. Press quick release vent. So I will wait for that to happen and I'll come back to you. So this is going to come as a shock to you, but Grammy made her first mistake. I misunderstood what the inner pot was, and I put the silver pot in, and I thought the inner pot was the air fryer pot, but it wasn't. The inner pot is the silver pot. So I stopped everything, and I'll just show you what I removed. It's not too hot. It's not. And I removed this pot, which I thought was the inner pot. I don't think it would have hurt anything. It's just water. But just so you know, that's the first mistake I've made, and I'll make plenty more. So now I'm just waiting for this to do its thing. After this says high on, when it's ready to, when it's pressurized and it's warm enough, it's going to go from on. Well, I think it is on. Yeah. All right, so we'll just wait for this thing to finish its 5 minutes. There it is. Now it's going to be 5 minutes. That probably took a total of 5 minutes just to heat up. But on further reading of things, I discovered that if you put hotter water in there, obviously it's going to heat up faster. Science with Grammy. All right. So I tried to get here quicker, but I didn't. But what happened was this started going beep, 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 because it was done. So you can see from the display, I think, that it's done. While this was doing its thing, I was reading the important safeguards. At first I thought, I don't really need to read these. You really need to read these. I'm glad I did. So I suggest while you're doing your 5-minute thing, take a few minutes. I've only gotten through half of them, and read them. Oh, some of them are no-brainers. Don't stick your face in front of the pressure release thing when the steam comes out. Really? But some of them are really good. So make sure you read these. I would strongly encourage you to do that. All right, let's see here. Now, what am I supposed to do once this is done? Let's go back to my other book. Initial test run. All right, so it says here, when the smart program completes, cooker begins keep warm or display indicates end. So it looks like we're still kind of counting down. I think when it says keep warm or end, I'm not sure what L001 means. I'm going to use that quick release vent button. So it's a little button back here. I'm just going to show you real quick if you haven't seen this already. Let me see if I've got this where you can see it. It's right here. Come on, Grammy. So this thing I'm going to release, and then this should pop up. You'll see this little silver floating thing. That means it's fully pressurized, I believe, right now. So I'm going to be releasing this and not sticking my face right here, much to some people's chagrin. And then we'll see what to do next. So I'm just going to wait for this thing to say keep warm, and then I'll depressurize it. Okay, I think Grammy may have made her next mistake. So low -12, that means it's been 12 minutes. I think that just means it's on low. And I didn't see anything about keeping warm. So maybe it just depends on the device. So Grammy's going to try and release this pressure thing. I'm going to use these because I'm afraid of it. So I think I'm not sure how I do this. If I press it or... Okay, it didn't burn me. It scared me though. I guess I just hold this down till that little silver thingy, I felt it go down, or I could hear it go down. So now it's like not raised up. And as I press this button, no steam's coming out. And I didn't put my face in front of the steamer, so I'm a very quick learner when it comes to reading. So now I'm just going to open this guy up and pray for not more steam. Cool. Here we go. Ooh, that stuck a little bit. Did you see that? That's okay. I gave it enough time to not be quite so hot. So I'm just going to set this down here for a minute. And it's just a pot full of water. So we're done with this video. Thank God. I hope you've fallen asleep by now. You're welcome. And I'm just going to cancel, I guess. Cancel. There it goes. And I'm just going to unplug it and we'll be done. Thanks for watching. The next thing is my first meal that I think I'm going to make tonight. And I've been watching recipes from other people. I'm probably not going to put quite as much butter in it, but I'll show you what I'm doing. Thanks. Bye.